Hello there guys, I have some updates for you regarding the provinces and the regions on the campaign map and the armies and the generals for Rome 2 obviously. Now let's start with the campaign map. For Rome 2, Creative Assembly wanted to make an epic scale campaign map, and as part of that they added more regions than any previous Total War game. Rome 2 has 183 land regions, the most of any Total War game, and almost double the original. To accommodate this, they have overhauled how regions work and also introduced provinces. A region is a single settlement and the area around it. You can construct buildings, raise armies, recruit agents, and manage happiness and taxes for each one. The old resource buildings that existed outside of settlements in Empire, Napoleon, and Shogun II Total War no longer exist. Those resources are now part of settlements. Provinces are groupings of between 2 and 4 regions. The regions in a province can be owned by individual factions and can be taken as normal. If you own the whole province, then you can pass edicts which provide various bonuses for the province. All the construction options for a province can be managed from a single screen, and happiness is also on a province level for a faction. So, if you own a province of 2 regions and it has unhappiness problems, the lowest happiness region will rebel, but it will be based on the happiness of the province as a whole. One settlement in each province is the province capital. This has more building slots and has a city siege map when assaulted. The other settlements are minor settlements, their core building reflecting the region's speciality and providing bonuses based on that. When a minor settlement is attacked, a normal land battle takes place, with the settlement off in the distance. Both province capitals and minor settlements have garrisons that will defend them if they are attacked. Creative Assembly made the change that not all settlements provide siege battles due to the sheer number of regions, as they don't want the game turning into a siege feast. Even in Shogun II, with its geography that is very good at making battles happen away from settlements, the majority of battles were sieges. With the more open geography of Europe, they wanted to make sure that players don't end up fighting endless siege battles. They also want the siege battles you do fight to be bigger and better than ever before, so making them less frequent but more interesting helps make that happen. Now let's talk about the armies and the generals in Rome 2. First thing first, you cannot have an army without a general, and there is a limit to the number of armies you can have at any one time. This limit is tied into how much power a faction has. This works similar to the fame system in Shogun 2. This limit is being put in place for a variety of reasons. A big one is to make battles more decisive. By having the number of armies limited, losing one is a much bigger deal and means, much as you would expect, that a single battle can have a large impact on a war. The introduction of army traditions also makes them more valuable, as each can be made unique, and having a limit makes each army more precious. It also adds more choices in how you use them, as you must balance how many armies you have attacking and defending to provide enough protection to your nation, as well as being able to go on the offensive and changing the balance depending on the situation at any given moment in a campaign. You raise an army from a settlement, and then you have to appoint a general to lead it. You then recruit units to it by selecting the army. When recruiting, your army will enter muster mode and it cannot move in this stance. As mentioned in the most recently rally point, your army can be named and you can change its emblem. It can also gain traditions as it fights and gets experience. Generals still have skills and traits. New skills can be chosen as a general gains experience. Traits are given based on what a general does. As there are no longer resource slots outside of settlements, armies now have a right stance. This reduces their upkeep. If they are in enemy territory, it also gives some money as income. If it is done in friendly territory, it additionally causes unhappiness. Because the number of armies is limited and the automatic garrisons can only protect against so much, the new forced march stance is a great way to move around the campaign map quickly. It gives a large bonus to movement distance, but the army cannot attack that turn, and if it is attacked, the units in it will suffer a moral penalty. And if an army loses its general, a new one can be appointed straight away. That was it, guys. I hope I made you excited, and make sure to subscribe for more. Have a great day.